Okay, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, you guys. Clearly my voice has not woke up yet. Just trying to make myself look a little bit decent for this video, y'all. For this video, you guys. I don't know what I want to start with. Feeling a little grateful. Not a little, but a whole lot, y'all. So now I figured out what to talk about. So, y'all, I was just sitting here thinking, y'all, I done went through a cold little revelation, y'all. And I just was thinking, like, I'm looking at the sky, think to myself, like, I've been looking at the sky for a couple days, y'all. And I've been at crossroads, y'all. I've been at crossroads, for real. And I didn't even understand what it was. When they told me I went to go looking up and still didn't understand it, you get what I'm saying? And I'm looking at the sky now, and I see direction. I see the right direction. The right direction, y'all. And it's just crazy how I don't know, I just think about all the time God has been there for me. All the times that I've been in spiritual war, you know, because the problem is never with humans, what I keep trying to get people to understand, y'all. And I just love how God didn't put me in every little predicament, y'all, so I could see things from every different point of view, y'all. For real. I think people get it. I was just telling somebody yesterday, I was like, life used to be a lot more fun when I didn't know stuff, you know what I mean? When I genuinely just didn't know, y'all. Just didn't know. Just la 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 la. Just be evil to people, la 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 la. No karma catching up, get what I'm saying? Life was a lot more fun then. But now life was easy then, now life is hard. You know what I mean? Just keep thinking about, like lately I be knowing stuff. Can't put my finger on it, but yesterday was the day I brought, my past. I just brought life together. You get what I'm saying? I brought life together. Made it make sense. I just started thinking about all the people I let close to me. All the people I let close to me that had evil spirits, fucking evil. For real. I understand so much more, y'all. Like life, I just keep telling people all the time, you can take this and run with it. Take it and run with it. But the problem ain't never with us. You get what I'm saying? When you got a problem with another person, it ain't never with them, really. You get what I'm saying? It's with what they're doing. It's with what they're doing. It's that ill intention in their spirit, that selfishness in their spirit, that jealousy in their spirit, that greed in their spirit, that fear in their spirit. Get what I'm saying? All of these things, you know what I mean? That lust, whatever it is, you know what I mean? You know? That's what it is. That's what the problem is. Especially a person like me with good intentions. I sure chose one hell of a life to live, to be in this world with good intentions. Definitely did. It's just crazy because yesterday, I've been going through spiritual war. It's just been seeming like I just been literally not even understanding it, but through my spirit dancing with the devil. You get what I'm saying? Recently, even more, to where I really be feeling like I'm about to die. People don't even be understanding. But it ain't for them to understand. My life is just different. I'm different. I'm different. Like I always say all the time, I see things other people don't see. I feel things other people don't feel. I can't even explain it. Life is really crazy, y'all. So as I was saying, about dancing with the devil, so it's been like so on me lately. Of course, I said I feel like I was about to die, but even that, I keep saying, looking back at all the people in my life that God didn't told me, y'all. God didn't told me. God told me. For real. God told me. And I'm always giving the benefit of the doubt. I never believe it the first time. Never. I always got a reason. It's just the good in me, the silver lining in me. a silver lining in me, y'all. Emotion is so strong. It's like even after yesterday, I was able to even point in myself what things that I still struggle with. You know what I mean? Actually, categorize it, manage it. You get what I'm saying? Manage it. And say, oh yeah, this is exactly what the problem is. Crazy. Just like, you just gotta really be careful who you let in your life. For real. Only if you knew. Only if you knew. Like, I don't know. I think just after yesterday, I'm really looking at life like, whole different standpoint. From a whole different standpoint. For real. Mm-hmm. Way more serious than what y'all think. Y'all don't even be understanding, y'all, what y'all be doing to y'all spirit when y'all tell yourself certain things or do certain things, or just that little evilness inside of you. You just don't even get it. Don't even freaking get it. I didn't even get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't really get it. And I just think all the times I didn't have my little run-ins. You get what I'm saying? My run-ins with evil spirits who don't want to do nothing but break me. You get what I'm saying? Evil spirits who thrive off being better. You get what I'm saying? Making you feel bad about yourself. That's making them happy. That's giving them power. Because they hate is working. You get what I'm saying? It's working. Mm-hmm. You letting it get to you. You letting that selfishness get to you. Even me. That's the main thing I let get to me. Other people's selfishness, y'all. Other people's selfishness. Ain't nothing but peace out here. Y'all hear this? It's my place of peace. Another place of peace. Life is crazy. I don't know, like, I just be having my little moments where different stuff just be popping up in my head, y'all. And I was just really thinking, like, stuff pop up in my head at all the right times. And I was really thinking, merrily, life is but a dream. It's really a dream. Or a nightmare, like I always tell people. It's a dream or a nightmare. For me, I could say. That's my experience of life. Can't say it's a bitch. Can't say, anything else. It's kind of really like they say what you make it. I'm making mine a dream. Because I already didn't live nightmares. For real. Couldn't even look and just think that the timing and the chance of things happening was so slim. And I used to always wonder, why me? Always. Nobody else. Why me? Seemed like I didn't used to get no lucky breaks. No lucky breaks. Like it was never my season is what it used to seem like. Nah, you know what? I did used to get some lucky breaks. And that's had me thinking all the time, like, how can I be extremely unfortunate and extremely fortunate in the same sense? Does that make sense? I used to be unfortunate for a long time. And then I had one out the blue, like, just a little bit. To let you know it's something special about you. Just a miracle right here, But, I don't know what I seen last night, and it was saying that God, I look at my life as a movie or a book. And I think about everything that happens in my life on a day-to-day basis. And I think to myself, plot twist, plot twist. And I also, saying this, I don't know something's going to happen. But by the time I talk to people that's close to me, they don't be able to believe it because my life is just you just never know what's going to happen at any given time. And I was thinking to myself, everybody think that because they did bad things or, they can't be redeemed. They think they can't be redeemed because of what they did before. They let their past define who they are now in their future, right? Mm-hmm. So the thing about it is like, think of it, if you look at it as a chapter, you guys, right? Look at it as a chapter. So do you think it's kind of like judging a book by its cover? You think that God is gonna cancel you out just because the first 3 chapters was bad? What if that's like, put that into, how do you put it? Make it like, how do you put it? Make that into, I think the word is an analogy, right? Make that into an analogy. So you, say the book has 60 chapters, right? Book got 60 chapters. So 5 chapters is bad. Would you say that that's a bad book? You get what I'm saying? Would you say that that's a bad book because it got 5 bad chapters out of 60? No, right? And the thing about it is that, my favorite saying about things is that we're human. Automatically, we born in sin. Automatically, the world that we live in is sin. No matter what we do, nobody's perfect. So my questions when I was younger used to be like, well, if nobody's perfect, then who really goes to heaven? I just always had so many questions and stuff that just didn't make no sense to me. Want to know the answers. Curiosity of a cat. I just had so many questions. Some stuff just didn't sound right to me, and nobody was asking more questions for me. They was just taking the information and running with it, like they always do. You get what I'm saying? That's all they always do. They don't do their own research. They don't care. I mean, not that they don't care, but they're, you know how people are. They want to take the easy route. You get what I'm saying? They want to take the easy route. They want to just know. They don't want to figure it out for themselves. They want you to just tell them. They want you to just make it easy for them so they don't have to learn. So they don't have to put in the work. Not even understanding it's really work to your soul. That's what people don't get. I said yesterday, I really realized that the soul is everything. A body is just a body. Just a vessel. Just a vehicle for the soul. Hidden in the eyes. Hidden in the heart. Hidden in how you treat people. Hidden in your morals. Hidden in your passions. Hidden in your purpose. You get what I'm saying? All we have at the end of the day is our mind and our heart, which I like to call ego versus heart. Positive and a negative. But you gotta have the right balance, because either one can be both. Life is really crazy, y'all. I don't think y'all get it. I don't expect for y'all to, because I'll tell somebody if they would have told me some things like this. Y'all understand so much after so many experiences at the age of 26 years old, like I always say, that is scary. It's scary. I used to think it was just like, God, do you think I'm strong enough to handle this? But now I'm realizing that life is just, it's always spirit versus spirit. And the problem is us not sticking together. We're not sticking together. And there's so many angels. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I should have said that proudly on my camera. Hold on. Proudly on my camera, for real. Like, I mean, the thing about it is, when I say things, I know it, but, it's like about a confident thing, Like I have to be reminded, So with my situation that I had, that didn't change my life again, you know, like I said, one piece of information and one experience can have me look at life completely differently. And that's what happened to me. And I said, damn, you know, I always say I'm a prophet, which I always say proudly, right? But I'm like, think to myself, like, I really feel like an angel. Y'all don't understand. And it's so funny to me because to the average eye, you know, people would think an angel is, you know, like I said, whatever they think, beautiful, pure, you know what I mean? No, free from sin, you know. And that's why I be cracking up, because it's just like I say, I'm human. It'd be beautiful souls and people, Lord, like you wouldn't even imagine. I know everybody did met one. Like they was just so kind. They was just so sweet. You get what I'm saying? It's like two people on the shoulder. The majority wins. People really be fighting demons, y'all. For real. Really fighting demons. Serious ones. You know? And you don't even understand if you're a good soul or, you know, your heart just a little bit more tender than other people, then you be fighting their demons too. It's always good versus bad kind of thing. Like, and I'm not like even trying to like sound crazy or even trying to clear it up or anything, like over explain, but this really how I feel. This is how I feel. I feel like I'm 26 and I know the purpose of life. Like, you know what I mean? I know what we living for. I know how to be successful. I know how to win this game of life. Because nothing here really matters. Nothing, no material possession matters. Because you can't take it with you. It's all about the soul. It's all about the intention. That's who you are. It's all about who you are. On the inside, the inner you, your heart. Some people really ain't got no heart. They only got a mind. They think with their mind. Like I said, it's about balance. Some people got too much heart. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's how I feel, but I feel like also that's my biggest strength. That's my biggest strength. And knowing myself, I know the inner me. I'm authentic. That's the word. Authentic. I am me. You know what I mean? And I think it would made it so easier for me, and why my first couple of chapters had to be bad, because I had to learn. You know what I mean? And not only that, but like the things within myself, I was living survival mode. I had a lot of things within myself and how I viewed life and how I shorted myself from life. You know what I mean? How I didn't believe in myself. How I was just living to just be living. How I was lost. You know what I mean? Like I always say, I was lost, now I'm found. I was lost. Didn't even know how much till I look back at it. It's like one day you just wake up and things, when you at the right place at the right time, or you doing what you're supposed to be doing, you don't even understand how it just come together. Just come together one day. It just clicks. That rational part of your brain on the left side just click. Put all those experiences together. You just start remembering all these times. You know, all you gotta do is trigger it. It's deep in there, and deep inside of everybody. God is within us all. If you tap into it, talk to him, nurture him, just talk to him. You rather tell your problems. You love to tell your problems to your friends and your family, but can they really help you? Are they pure? Do they know everything? You get what I'm saying? Do they know it all? Do they know everything? Did they live in your back pocket? Literally, did they live in your back pocket? No. Do they know everything, intention, the feelings behind it, the emotions behind it, what you seen, what you felt, the details? Do they know that? Everyone? Or are you telling the side of the story from just your side of the story? Are you telling the side of the story to understand? Or are you talking just to be talking? Because it feeds your ego, because you like to gossip. What are you talking for? What are you asking them for? When you should be talking to the sky or yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because he's within you. You need to be talking to yourself, figuring it out. But people don't care to understand. People care to make themselves feel better than other people and make people feel dumb and make people feel wrong, and make people feel, less than. which is so sad because hate is the only thing that separates us from each other. Oh, I hate these type of females. Well, separated from them. Okay, so you won't catch this person with this type of person. You get what I'm saying? Only thing I separate myself from is stuff that's like, on my piece. I could damn near deal with just about anything, for real. But when it comes to my peace, like I say, for me, life is all about, like I always say, it's all about the soul. I don't care how you look. But it'd be so crazy because, I don't know. I'm going to just say the devil is strategic, and you never know who he might come in. And it could be anybody. It could be your goddamn mama. It could be your goddamn daddy. It could be anybody. And just that spirit, depending on how strong it is. You get what I'm saying? Then a person like me come around and feel your emotions and be like, oh. And that's why I always tell people, like, if you got stuff in you, the thing about it is, like, I can't even be around you because it's so much on me from God. God tell me, like, God then got me to a certain point and a certain frequency and a certain level. You know what I mean? Like, and when I go around people, like how strong my feelings is, because love is my biggest power. How strong my feelings is, and I come around you, I can't ignore it. I try to, but God be like, dude, just poking at me, like, you know what you talk about. You know what I mean? You can't have that on you. That's detrimental to your soul right now. That could burn you out. That can drain you. You would be able to be your true, authentic self because of that one thing with a person you let close to you. You get what I'm saying? That's how God works. It just be like, I be feeling like, damn, I be really feeling like Stella got her groove back. I don't think y'all get it. I be losing it for a couple days. So one thing can happen that can drain me and I really be out. Like, just don't want to talk to nobody. People don't get that part. My life has changed drastically. I'm not just living to gossip. I'm not just living to, to just live day to day, I'm trying to live life. You get what I'm saying? Enjoy. Be at ease. Be at peace. Live in the moment, but still plan for the future. Like, I tell people all the time, I'm a Libra. We all about balance. I'm balanced. Baby, I'm untouchable. I'm untouchable. But unbalanced, of course, you never know. It's just like this. You never know where we might take it. You can say anything. We sometimes, when we're not balanced, we wishy-washy, for real. Really wishy-washy. But balance, and I've been keeping this balance for a long time. And it's like balance in all areas of life. You get what I'm saying? Balance in all areas of life. And I was saying, like, Stella be losing it a couple days. Stella be losing it. But when it come back, like they just say, you your own worst critic. It's what you tell yourself, for real. Somebody can think you the most baddest, beautiful thing walking. And you in your head like, oh, I don't like this and I don't like that. You know what I mean? Because you your own worst critic. Not even knowing other people looking at you like you got it together, but you too busy counting what you don't got because it's more easier to highlight the negatives than the positives about yourself. Not even understanding that we perfect. All of us. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that's wrong with us, you got to think about it. It's just like everything happens for a reason. God made you this way for a reason, Anything you think that may be your problem might just actually be your superpower. You get what I'm saying? You think you can't see, but you really can see things that other people can't see. Maybe you not be able to see the same as them. Maybe you not be able to see real good up close. But if you can't see real good up close, don't you think God gonna give you some type of balance and you gonna be able to see real good far away? You get what I'm saying? One person might be more open, you know what I mean? And one person might be more closed, but that's a balance. Wanna know why? Because that one person that's open, every person that's closed needs somebody that's open to open them up, right? Just like darkness. Everything that's dark needs light to brighten it up, right? It's a balance. That's the balance that we all have in the world. So for everything person that there's good, there's levels to it. For every person that is good, there is somebody that with the same frequency of bad. It's like negative and positive, That's why the energy in the world never changes. No matter what they say, we can be low in population or whatever the hell, scientists want to say. Scientists, you know, scientists. Sometimes it don't be no science behind it. Some people really live and think that life is just science. But I was always that girl in science and be asked like, well, how does this happen? Where's the scientific reason for this? That was always me. I remember teachers used to always come up to my mom, call my mom and be like your daughter is be so consistent with her questions, you know? I'll ask every day, like, did you figure this out? Teachers didn't have no answers. No, I didn't figure it out. Like, okay. Well, y'all teaching us stuff, so y'all should know. Ain't no history for this, you know? Always interested in history still. Always interested in history, y'all. Always. Because I be watching, like, just evil stuff, like, that people used to do, in the history books, or just dumbass shit that just didn't make no sense when you think of the purpose of it. And I just used to be like, so Christopher Columbus, he went around the world, but he really didn't, he act like he found land, but he really didn't. It was already there, To where I'm wondering to myself, like, does it even make sense that we call them Pakistanians and Native Americans both Indians? Ain't they hella different? They're hella different. I'm like that person, high or not high. My brain just wonders. Curiosity of a cat. Like, and that's why I just knew that life, and that's why now it's not even a battle kind of thing, but when people don't even be understanding, I don't care how old you are, how much you know, and I'm not saying I'm better than, but when people come like, just think and just run with shit, I'm just always like, no, don't sound right. Intention. I'll break everything down to the bare minimum, to the bare minimum, to figure it out, to see what the intention behind it was, because I need all the details to figure out, to give the feeling, to know what this person was feeling. When I ask stories, I'm real interested, because I want to know the intention. I want to know the perspective. I want to know, the details, so I can figure it out see what's going on. If it was a miscommunication, or if it was a, like I said, a thing of the spirit, or if it was, whatever, what the problem is. What are we tackling here? Which standpoint are we at? What's the problem? What made you think that? Well, did they do this? Have they ever done this? People don't be ready for me sometimes. When I break things down, then people tend to sit there, and that's when they tend to process things within themselves. You know what I'm saying? And at that moment, sometimes some people do that fight or flight, to where they, at that moment, they, damn, I've been talking for long. But at that moment, they either decide to make up an excuse, all the 7 forms of denial, make up an excuse, project it off on others, compare, rarely do you get it is what it is from a person, or this is how I feel, When a person do that, you just know that they really don't care. Like, not that they don't care. Yeah, that's the best way to put it, but I just want to put it in a little simpler term, but it's just like they just focused on themselves. Like, you're not important. How you feel, not important. Like, they didn't even consider you. That's just how they are, kind of thing. And you have to accept that person more. People like that, you keep close to you. You don't keep people close to you that's going to act like they, like I said, the conniving, the fake. I used to love when I used to get into it with people, and then they'd be like, yeah, I said that, I did this, Like, oh, okay, love you, Because a liar is the worst kind. A liar is the worst freaking kind. Conniving, manipulative, you know what I mean? All of it. And I just wish that sometimes people understand. I didn't even understand it now, but I'm just trying to put this word out here for, like, anybody that I know, in general. You having a baby, make sure you having a baby by somebody that is pure. Please. Best thing you can do for yourself. Always pay attention to the eyes, the soul, I tell people all this stuff at 26, people don't be able to believe it. I tell people all the time, any chance I get, whenever you look somebody in their eyes, that's their soul. You know, God's people, good people, they got a certain twinkle in their eyes. It's like they got those 2 dots in their eyes that we used to see on the cartoon characters. Or when we used to draw pictures, you know, those little 2 white spots, the little sparkle. Make their eyes all dreamy, and, you know, it's just something about the eyes kind of thing. And then you see some people, and they, you know, it's not even about their pupils being dilated, but they just be dark, eyes be bigger, you know. Something about them that you just can't figure it out. Harboring that bad energy, harboring their negativity and their karma and the things that they brought through them, through their lineage, or whatever they brought on themselves from their past life, or whatever they brought on themselves from their current life, you know. But if more people in their family tapped into that sparkle, you know, or to change, or to be different, they just don't even understand what they're doing for the future generations, you know, in their family, their great-grandchild, you know, just by being strong, just by telling yourself you ain't doing what other people be doing, you know, just by telling yourself, like, I'm about to do something different, I'm about to make something of myself. I'm about to venture off, I'm about to break free, because, you know, I've come to realize that all it is unhealed to the unhealed, to the unhealed. Till one person say, nah, I wish I would. I'm learning through y'all. I wish I would. Thing about it is, like I always say though, it always has been me. In every situation. Meaning, I done been in so many different situations. That's why I can say things. Because now I'm looking at it on the other side. You know? When I was there, I didn't even understand it back then. But now, I'm like, I tell people, I can't wait to tell people I understand. I've been there. Almost, what? Yeah, I've been there. Be telling people all the time I hit rock bottom. If I ain't the biggest, you know, story, you know, everybody know I done been to prison, you know. But look at me now. And if you ain't been in prison, I look at it like this. If I could do it, you could do it. You get what I'm saying? I'm starting off bad with priors. You know what I mean? So why can't you do it? It don't matter what age you is. You don't want to do something, you think about something for 2 years. And you don't do it, but you think about it for 2 years. Because say, for instance, you 53, and you like, damn, I can go get my bachelor's. You think about it at 51, but you don't go till you 53. By the time you was 53, you could have already had it. Just start. One step, baby step. That's how it works. Motivation brings more motivation. Procrastination brings more procrastination. Life's just beautiful, y'all. I done chose a direction. I've been at crossroads for days, not even able to understand myself. That's why I'll shut out, because I don't even know what it is that I need to balance, you know. And that's why when Stella get her groove back, every time when she lose it, it be like people don't even get it. I know they don't get it. That's why I'm always alone. Always. They don't get it. It's not for them to get. My life is not for them to get. Your life is not for nobody else to get. Your dream is not for nobody else to see. Your happiness is not for nobody else to see, because it's yours. You're the only person who can see it. You get what I'm saying? You're the only person who can see it. Nobody else can see it. They might see it, you know, depending on how in tune you guys are, maybe 90%. That's my favorite, you know, thing, 90%. But that 10%, that beauty at the end, only you gonna see that. The thing about it is, with people, when it comes to your dream, they want to believe, but sometimes it be too much to believe. You know, too much to believe. this video is coming to an end, you guys. Have a nice day.